a man who works 3 hours max a month, you are really busy on the back end.
Especially when I'm in Los Angeles. There's just infinite amounts of things to do here.
Yeah.
Infinite amounts.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you fucking live in, bumfuck parts of the country.
Listen, I don't live in a bumfuck part of the country.
Okay, really?
Yeah, Oregon is not a bumfuck part of the country.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Okay, it's literally. All right. I think people from LA have a skewed reality of bumfuck.
Admit it.
The dream of
Admit
the
what
90s
you told me.
is alive in Portland.
It's right.
Admit what you told me in confidence. What do you think about LA now?
I will say this. LA is a fucking piece of fucking flaming piece of shit garbage.
He's such a liar right now. He's literally.
But I love it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because there's always something going on here. There's always things happening. And let me tell you another thing that I told Hasan. It is better than Austin, Texas. It's not even close.
Dude.
It's not even close.
Austin, Texas.
Bro, Austin is
not
Austin
even
is a
Austin,
fucking
Texas,
stiff 45-minute drive away to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Austin, Texas is a city for people who have only lived in Iowa. Okay, if you grew up in fucking Iowa and you're like, oh my god, there's activities to do other than burning fucking tires or experimenting sexually with corn.
I will say this. Your view of Austin is skewed because all the streamers live so fucking far from downtown Austin. None of them live in downtown Austin, which is actually
just doxing streamers. This is the doxing. This is the
no,
doxing
it's
podcast.
not doxing streamers.
I'm just kidding.
You just dumped a bunch of very sensitive information.
Oh yeah,
all the streamers that live in Austin, Texas.
Man, yeah, they're somewhere in 100-mile radius.
That's Texas,
literally.
so you can't really narrow. You can't even dox people in Texas because it's just so far. No one will get to you. No one will make the trek.
Very true. Never renting a Tesla again in Texas, I can tell you that.
Oh my God, what a devastating.
Ruined Tesla for me.
The Tesla saga was one of the, just every time I would talk to you, be like, I gotta charge this fucking Tesla.
I mean, we had an entire content day mapped out that exclusively was us braving the elements of fucking Austin, Texas.
We've never told the audience the back end of that either, where I was at dinner and Austin called me in a fucking panic where he's like, we've been stream sniped 4 times.
It wasn't 4,
I have
dude.
no battery. No, this was at the point where you've only been stream sniped 4 times.
Okay.
I have no battery. I need you to come to us. And I was like, Austin, I'm at dinner. I'm 15 minutes from you. Just come to us. Okay. Call 10 minutes later. Will, we've been stream sniped 10 times. I need you to get in the car. It's pissing rain. I fucking steal Crazy Slick's Toyota and I'm driving through monsoon conditions to come get you guys. And then I get the call from Austin. He goes, we left.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay, let me put it in perspective. Okay, we were on the side of an interstate, streaming to 70,000 people or whatever it was on Hasan's channel, and we were getting people were circling us, random people, and we're stuck.
Yeah, it was like Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
It was literally Black Hawk.
And we didn't know. We didn't know who these people were.
Black Tesla Down.
We didn't know who the next person was that was going to come up. We don't know what crazies were.
Bro, we got kicked out of a restaurant because of phone bombs. They were calling and
phone bombing is the worst.
They called the restaurant and said that I was a white supremacist boogaloo boy, and I think I was literally wearing this shirt. So which is Hawaiian shirt. And it's in Austin, right? So this guy's some liberal, soy restaurant owner. And he's like, oh my God, there's a boogaloo boy in my restaurant.
That's right, brother.
And he came over because I was wearing a fucking cowboy hat and everything. So he came over and he's like, who are you? Get out of here now. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to can we pay for the food that we already ordered? It's fine if you don't give it to us. He's like, no, just get out of my restaurant. So that's what set the mood. And then we have people, it's fucking 7 million degrees. Okay. Many people don't know this, but Texas is literally 200 degrees all the time.
Yep. And
then the humidity adds to that. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our Tesla's running out of battery.
Yeah. And Tesla's running out of battery. I got 60,000 people in the chat saying that's how Teslas are supposed to be.
Yeah, we're
our caviar has gone stale.
Yeah, we're doing something wrong. They're like,
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
driving with the air conditioning. You can't do that.
yeah, it's like,
You're
well,
you're
then
running
that's
your
not a
battery.
car.
Can't do
Like,
that.
that's a bicycle, dude.
Yeah, it's like 90 degrees outside. They're like, turn off the AC to
Yeah,
conserve power.
It soured both of you to Tesla forever.
That was the single-handedly biggest promotion for the oil and gas industry in the history
Hell
of
yeah,
Twitch.
baby. Yeah.
Austin
Hook 'em horns.
is getting bougier every time I see him. Last time
Oh,
we went
100%.
last night we went to dinner. The server came over. She goes, "Hey, can I interest you guys in maybe some starters?" And the other person at the table and I look at each other. I'm like, oh. And Austin goes, "We'll have the charcuterie." And we go, "Oh," and he goes, "I'm gonna order it for the table. Is that okay?" It's like, yes.
It
Yeah,
just
sure.
it doesn't. I didn't even flinch.
You've gotten also progressively gayer too.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Tell
know.
him about.
I mean,
I
this
picked him
morning,
up this
so
morning.
he's late. Like,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have like a fun drive over. Okay, I thought we were gonna drive over. We're gonna shoot the shit, do the podcast, and then he's gonna drive me back to my house. I was wrong. So first of all, I check in with him at 8 a.m. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you up? He's like, yeah, I'm up. At 8:30, I'm like, yo, where are you? Because I'm thinking like he's gonna come pick me up.
Also, he is close to where you live.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
4
disclose
minutes.
either location,
But
literally 4 minutes away.
okay. So yeah, he's not far, right? Like he's like right up my ass. So I'm like, it's just like it's impossible for him to like, be late to this occasion, right? And he was like, no text message back at like 8:45. I'm like, where are you? He's like, and he finally calls me at like 9 a.m., which is when we were like supposed to be recording the podcast. He's like, oh yeah, sorry. Or he texted me. He's like, this lady, this fucking asshole cut me off in the valet.
She did. She cut me. She
at
cut me
the
off.
valet, and then he calls me. He's like, I'm outside. I'm like, okay, I'm coming out. He goes, oh yeah, by the way, like, are you gonna drive your own car? I'm like, what? Why would I drive my own car? You're coming to pick me up.
I thought we were gonna caravan over. I thought it was gonna be like a caravan.
Like, yeah, with a fucking radio. Like, you think we're gonna do like trucker style?
I thought I was gonna drive over and we were all gonna caravan over. It was gonna be a moment.
And I was like, what do you
Like
mean?
Voltron.
What do you mean? Am I gonna fucking drive my own car? He's like, well, I got a call immediately after. Like, I got a jet.
Yeah.
He said, I got a jet. I'm like, no, like that's not. You can't do that. Like, that's ridiculous. And lastly, I get in his fucking bougie ass rental. Okay. And this is literally, we talked about like gay driving and bi driving and stuff. Like, this is the gayest driving I've ever experienced. He literally is in the middle of the street, pulls into a driveway, but like doesn't really pull into the driveway. He's blocking the entire street. Okay. Blocking the entire street, blasting Mariah Carey in the fucking car.
Hey, boy, don't you know I
literally.
got something going
That
on.
may have been the song.
Yeah, literally blasting Mariah Carey in the car. And he's like,
Wait,
all right,
that was
what's the
Christina.
address?
Fuck.
And I'm like, dude, you're literally blocking the entire street. Like, both lanes of traffic can no longer continue. What are you doing right now?
I don't know.
He's living his best.
Yeah.
This is LA
I thought
Austin.
I thought that's just what you do in LA.
You just block traffic?
LA
Yes,
Austin
just-
drives reckless, and he eats $20 cookies. This is what
yeah,
this man
this-
does.
Every night I have a $15 milk and cookie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's the
And
only
then he
thing.
complains about the price.
Well, it's ridiculously expensive, but I've ordered it several different times.
There is a thing you can do, and it's gonna shock you.
what?
You
Buy
go
cookies?
to a grocery store and you
Yeah.
get the fucking cookies for $15 for the entire week.
It just hits different though. The cookie that they deliver all
Some
warm.
man just want to watch you, bud.
Yeah, I feel that for sure.
It
would
hits
hit
differently.
different.
It's a great cookie, and it's warm. They come with the milk,
Okay.
and you know what? And I get to tip somebody, and
You're throwing
You're
tip on top
so-
of that cookie.
that's right.
You're so
I give a
bougie.
$3 tip.
That's
every
you
night.
definitely have to tip on that situation because it's like such a ridiculous thing.
That
It's
is-
getting bad. It's getting bad because every time I go to the hotel now,
Yeah, you gotta
they know
have it.
me.
You gotta
They
have
know
it.
me now
As the big
as the
tipper?
cookie guy.
Yeah, you got it.
They're like, "Oh, you're the guy with the cookie," because I've disputed a couple of cookie
yeah,
charges. in my
that's the
day.
best part. Is he buys the cookies, but then he disputes disputes the charges.
but let me defend myself. Let me
Okay,
defend
go
myself.
ahead. You
Okay, I
fucking
look at the
cookie
menu.
bandit.
I look at the menu. Okay, the late night menu has a kid's cookie and milk for $7. The cookie and milk, the kids one, it's the same as the adult cookie and milk. It's the same cookie, and it's $7. But when I call in order, when I call on the phone, they charge me for the adult cookie price, which is double.
But you're an adult.
Yeah.
I know, but it's the same cookie.
Haven't you ever heard of like kids eat free?
No, I know, but it was the same cookie, and it was like $35-$40, right? It was like
wait, have you started ordering the kids cookies?
Yes, so I figured out a way of getting around the inflated prices.
So you're lying about having a child.
So I ordered the kids cookie and milk because it's much cheaper and more cost effective.
The best part is some gate guy, like the guy who's working the front desk, is like, I don't remember him coming in with the kids.
It's just like this fucking guy. He comes in and he's just eating all the kids' cookies.
System.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting a little bit more bougie, I think. But hey, you know who is the architect of this bouginess? It is no other than Will Neff and Hassan Piker, the architect, the chief architects.
I'm saying it, dude.
I've been drinking pre-workout already. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, baby. Fuck it.